Right. So the next program is I want to discuss and so I released one more program. Yesterday we have seen one program, right? Now let's go and see another program, a reverse array list in place. So we have seen reverse array in place, okay? So how can we reverse array list in place? So this is the program. I'm creating a generic type collections. Please understand that. So list of string. So last program we have seen list of integer. Two collections we created, even list or list. Two integer type of collections we created. Wrapper object. That's a wrapper class. Integer wrapper class. So this is a string type, list of food, new array list of this one. I'm adding all the many elements to this collection. So what are the collection name dot add all. So how can we add many elements? So arrays dot as list, beans, soup, dark. See, all are strings only. All are strings only. So dark chocolate, this is the kind of all the elements we stored. So now reverse means what? As I mentioned in the arrays, so this element will go to last element will come to first element. So like that, you have to, so left side elements will go to right side element will come to left side, same positions. So we are not changing. You will start the for loop from the beginning. So, and then you will swap. So the swapping and one set method you are going to use from the array list, right? So the list collection will provide set method. So first you have to do so divide by 2, right? The size by 2 you have to do. That's what the first step you need to do. So int size equal to list of food dot size. You get the size of the collection. Then iterate the, so this array list with a normal for loop. For int I equal to 0. So start with a first element, okay, first index. That's the initialization. So initialization means where onwards you are starting. So the first element onwards we are starting. And I less than size by 2. I less than size by 2. That's what, right? We don't want to iterate all the elements. So what we are doing, total size by 2 we are doing. So that from here to here, middle only, till middle only you can iterate. No need to iterate first element to last element. That's the even more optimized code. So because so it reduces the time complexity. So number of iterations it reduces. So that's a very important. So I is less than size by 2 and I plus plus. So final string, the food item, the first food item, I'm storing in the food item variable. You can take any variable, it doesn't matter, okay? So I need to get from the collection the first element. How can you get? Collection dot get of I is 0. So 0 means the first element, that is beans, will store in the food item variable now. So what I need to do now, this one, so I stored in the food item. Now last element, I need to bring this last element and place it in here. I need to set here. So that means first place you have to set it here. So how can you get the last element? Again, get method you need to call. So first assign, set it, list of food dot set method you are using. The I is the 0 index. I is the 0 index. And so in this place, I need to get the last element. Last element index, what is that? Collection dot get. So collection dot get so of size minus I minus 1. Size minus I minus 1. Size minus I minus 1, you have to do that. Size minus I minus 1, you have to do that. So that's the how you can put. So why I'm doing minus I? because every time I value you have to reduce when you are coming right to left. That's why we're writing size minus I. Even I explained in the array also. So this concept, why you need to subtract the I. So I told very clearly this one. So I'm getting the last element index and then placing in this first place. Then list of food dot set. The last place, we need to put the first element. So that's what the first element here. So this is so simple, easy one set method, and also the concept of last element index, how to get. So that's the main concept we are using here. So I value first time 0, right? So there is no issue. So second time, it will be last minus 1, right? Last minus 1 means size minus 1 minus I. So that I value whatever is that. So you will get 5. So that's what the second time iteration. So that is the reason we have to use this minus I in the total, and also minus 1 you have to reduce because it starts with 0. That's why you have to do minus 1. So this is the how you can iterate total. Again, number of iterations. See, this is the total 7 elements. 0 less than 7. It is true, right? It is true. So true means it will come inside, and beans is the first element will store, and I value 0, and here the last element, that is nuts, will store in the first place. Then in the last position, the first element, that is beans, will set. So the next iteration, I value will increment to 1. Okay. Then 1 less than 7. So 1 less than 7 by 2. So sorry, it's by 2 you have to do. 7 by 2 is true, already written here. 7 by 2 equal to true. So not the total elements we need to write, size by 2, right? That's what I did here, size by 2. It's a true. So size by 2 means 3, right? 3 is a true. Here 1 less than 3, true, comes inside, and I value 1. So 1 means soup. This time soup will store in the food item. Now here 1. So in the 1 place, the list of food dot get size minus I. So 7 minus 1, 6, 6 minus 1, 5. The fifth element is pure vegetables. Pure vegetables you are placing in this second place. Now in the fifth place, you are putting the soup. That's a food item soup. Again, it goes up. I value will increments to 2 now. So 2 less than 3, true, and comes inside. And so get off 2 means dark chocolate. So dark chocolate will come into the food item. Then, so I value 2. So list of food dot get size is 7 minus 2, 5. 5 minus 1, 4. So 4 means sausage. So sausage will store in this place. Then, so the last 4, right? So 7 minus 2 minus 1, 4. So in this sausage place, this dark chocolate will go and store there. Then I value will increment to 3, and 3 less than 3 false. That's it, already swapped. So they reversed already. So that's how you can do line by line iteration. If you do, that will really help. So that's a program. Please write and send it to me, this program. It really helps you. So let's execute this and call the method. So static method, you can call directly under main method. See that? Before reverse, this is the value. After reverse, you can see the ArrayList. So this is how you can get the collections. Next, we have so you need to find out the union intersection of the given arrays. So union intersection. So you need to find out. And you can print even duplicates also. That is another program. These are the three programs, all belongs to set collection. All belongs to set collection. Okay, so how to print union values between the two arrays using two arrays. That's the input. Okay, so create a hash set collection first for this. Union means, right, the so both arrays elements you have to print that. That's a union. Intersection means the common elements, right, between the two arrays. What are the common elements? So union means all array 1 and array 2, both arrays elements you have to print. That's the union. So how can we do that? So we don't want duplicates, right? That's why we are using a set collection. Set integer. So HS equal to new hash set. See, second right hand side, I'm not writing the generic type. Just so this bracket, I'm using just brackets. I'm just using the brackets, right? So that's enough. So no need to write inside that thing, but you can, if you want, you can write, otherwise not required. Otherwise not required. So that is this hash set concept, how to do, or generics how to declare. Now iterate the first array and add each element to set collection. So this array elements you add to the set collection, that is HS. Yeah. So for int I equal to 0, I less than array 1 dot length I plus plus. HS dot add. So add method you can add array of 5. Array of 5. Okay. Next, iterate the second. Okay, iterate the second array and add the each element to set collection. So both arrays we are iterating and adding each element to the set collection. So for int j equal to 0, j less than array 2 dot length, j plus plus. First position to total length. So you are iterating and adding each array element. Each array element means array name of index. Array name of index. You can add that element to the set collection. So now array 1 elements we added. Array 2 elements also added. So if it is already available, it won't add. Duplicates won't be, only unique elements it will be shown to us. So that's this, how to print union. And so if you want to print intersection of array 1 and array 2, so I'm just printing first array 1 elements, arrays dot to string array 1. So second array elements also I'm printing arrays class dot to string array 2. And create hash set collection set. So integer HS equal to new hash set, this one. So iterate the first array and add each element to set collection. So we are adding all the same process, but here it is going to change. You have to put a condition here. So you added all the elements, iterate the second array and add each element to set collection. So for int j equal to 0, j less than array 2 dot length, j plus plus. If HS dot contains array 2 of j, if it is already present, right? If it is already present, so then only you print that array. If array element is present, intersection means what? Only common elements, right? So if it is already this array element is present in this collection. You added right here. We are checking. So contains will search this element. So in this collection, and you are printing that value. So which is present, then print that array element. Only common elements will be printed. So this the intersection means. So next, how to print a duplicate elements in the given array. This is also almost similar. See that. So you create a set collection, new hash set, iterated int I equal to 0, I less than array1 dot length I plus plus. So this is the logic you need to remember is if hs dot add array of I is equal to false, then you print that array of I. So what is mean by this? In this collection, you are trying to add the array element. If that is false, false means already the element is there, then it won't add. The add method will return false to you. So such case, if it is a false only, false means already there. That means a duplicate. So that array element you are printing. So this is the how you can, the simple logics you need to remember. So these logics only. So if you remember these logics, and you can easily to answer any questions. Okay, so let's call all these methods. See, array 1, 80, 10, 15, 2, 35, 60. Array 2, 35, 80, 60, 20, 75. See, union means both the elements, both array elements will be printed. That's a union. And the intersection means a common elements. What are the common elements in between the two arrays? 80, 35, 60, right? That's it. So 80, 35, 60. So that's one. And duplicate elements I am passing 1, 2, 1, 3, 5, 3, 2. So 2, 3, 5, right? These are the duplicate elements. So let's input this. This is 35, 80, 60. And this is the all the elements, both array elements. So that's a union. So union, how can you get the union of two arrays is this is the one. Even array list also same, okay? But you have to use set collection only. And array element is, so this is the one. So array 1, array 2 elements, and the common elements are these. So the duplicates are 2, 3, not 5, just 2, 3, 1. So this is all the programs very useful for us. Any questions here before going further? Topic, last important topic, map. We have seen ArrayList programs, we have seen set collection programs, and so let's go and see next programs, that is map. So I will understand what is map and how map is implemented, why map is not part of collection interface, collection hierarchy. So this is the separate thing. The collection is a group of objects, right? But this map is also a collection, but it's a kind of key value pair concept. So you can add the elements in the key value format. But till now we added only one element in the either list collection or set collection. One element you can add. There is no reference for the each element in the list and set collection. right? Direct reference is not there. So list has a index based, but set is a memory based. So how can we find out this map, how it works? Let's go and see that. All these programs we have seen already, right? These programs. So these are all can you all try these programs, okay? I already explained. Please try these programs. So this all I have seen, but execute all this and send me this code, okay? These 11 programs are these programs also. So write your own and send it to me a mail. Or explain in the video also, you can explain and share it to me. So that's also fine. You don't need to send. Just write in your Eclipse and explain to me. So what you are doing, how you are doing step by step. Okay, that's exercise for you. Now let's move on to the Java map interface. So what is a map? So till now we have seen only one element you are inserting and you are manipulating the data in the collections, in the list and set collections. But I want to search, or I want to update, or I want to delete, or I want to insert based on the key. Then list and set doesn't help you. So that's why we have another concept, map concept. So map is basically it contains the values on the basis of key and value pair. Key and value pair concept. So each key value pair is called one entry in the map. So a map contains many entries. You can add many entries, but unique keys, it will be there. There is no duplicate keys. Key is always unique. Key is always unique. That's a map. So map is useful if you have to search, update, delete the element on the basis of key. The basis of key. That's the map interface means. So map is useful if you have to search, update, delete the elements on the basis of key. Key based you want to search. On the key based you want to update particular value. Key based you want to delete that entry. So these operations, if you want to perform, you need a map. So list and set collection doesn't provide this feature. So that is the why you need a map means tell this line of code. Okay, tell this statement. So the hierarchy of a map is there are two interfaces for implementing map. So map and sorted map. So these are the two interfaces and three classes. Three classes implementing this map and sorted maps. One is hash map, linked hash map, and tree map. Hash map, linked hash map, and tree map. So the hierarchy of map is given below like this. So you can see that map interface, sorted map is another sub interface of map. So this map is implemented in the hash map class, linked hash map class, and tree map classes. That's the map. So map doesn't allow duplicate keys. Values can be duplicate, but keys cannot be duplicate. Keys is always unique. So hash map and the linked hash map allows null keys and values, but tree map doesn't allow any null key or null value. So what are the methods of hash map, right? So our map interface, you take a map interface. How can you insert elements? How can you insert an entry into the map? So we can insert an entry key value pair into the map using a put method. Put object key, object value. So two parameterized method you have to call. Put method. Put all. So map. You can join two maps with the put all method. Like add all, we join two collections, right? So here put all method will be helpful to join the two maps. Put if absent. So if the element is, if the entry is not present, so then only this key value pair will be inserted into the map. That's the put if option, condition based. So remove. You can remove the entire entry or delete entire entry from the map. That's a remove object key. Next we have a remove. So object key, object value. It removes the specified values with the associated specified keys from the map. So, and most important, key set. So observe here, key set, which returns set collection. So key set method will return the set collection. That means what? All the keys will store in the set collection. That's a set collection, the key set method, what it will do. All the keys it will fetch and stores in the set collection. The return type of this key set method is set collection. So entry set, see that entry set method. So fetches the set angular bracket map dot entry. So we'll fetch. So we'll fetch the values, key value pair into set collection. So that is each entry called one entry, right? Each key value pair is called one entry, right? So like that, map dot entry is another sub interface. Entry is a sub interface from the map. So the data type of this set collection is map dot entry. So here angular bracket K and V means K data type and value data type you have to write. That's the entry set. Return type is a set collection only, but set collection has a generic type, that is map dot entry. So it returns the set view containing all the keys and values. Key set will return only all the keys. That's important. Another important method for us is contains value. So given value is present in the map or not, this method will search. If it is present, returns true. If it not present, returns false. Contains key. So this key is present in the map or not, it will search. If it is present, returns true. Not present, returns false. Next important one, get method. How can you get the particular key value? So you give the key as input to this method and it will fetch what is the value for this key in the map. So that's the get method. How to access the map key value? So using get method. So get our default. So if you don't know the default value for this key, it will get automatically. Hash code method is going to fetch the hash code of that object, that key, okay. So hash code value it will fetch. So E is empty. Whether this map is empty or not, you can search. So and that's all. The size, you can find the number of elements number of key value pairs in the map, you can get it. So that is the total methods of map. So what are the main methods? Let me recap. Put method, object key, comma, object value. Put all method, map, map. Put if absent, object key, object value. That's if it is absent. How can you delete the entry from the map? You have to use a remove method. So map dot remove and object key. You give the key, enter entry will be deleted from the map. How can you access the key value from the map? So map dot get method, and you can give object value that's the get method and contains key. It will search the given key is present in the map or not. Contains value, it search. So based on the given, so value is present in the map or not, you can search. So these are the methods, very important. And so let's move on. Map dot entries and sub interface, and it contains get key. It fetches the key name for you. So get value, it fetches the value of that key. So that's a get key, get value methods, but you have to use a map dot entry. So that's important. And so what is hash map? Hash map is a class which implements the map interface by using hash table concept. So basically hash map inherits the abstract map class and implements the map interface. Hash map class contains the values based on the key, and hash map class contains only unique keys. Hash map class may contain one null key and multiple null values, and hash map class is non-synchronized. Hash map class maintains the no order, so it doesn't maintain any order. And initial default capacity of hash map is 16 buckets. So 16 buckets will be there. So that buckets inside generally will normal bucket means you'll store that water, right? But here the elements will be stored here. That's a bucket means here. So 3/4 is filled. Again 16 buckets, again it will load automatically. That's the hash map, how it works, and I'll explain you that how hash map works. So this is the hierarchy, public class. So hash map, see generic type, key data type, value data type, extends abstract map, implements map interface. So K is the type of keys, so that you are, what is the data type, and V is the data type of value. So these are the constructors, different constructors. So we don't need to worry about these methods, same methods. There is no difference. And so this we'll discuss after coming back. So if hash map is available, then why do you need a hash set, right? That let's discuss after coming back. Okay. So let's join back and we'll discuss.